You've probably heard that these cold storage wallets, Ledger or Trezor, they are the ultimate safe haven in place to keep your cryptocurrency. But what if I told you they are not near as safe as they're cracked up to be? Today, we're going to break down actually how your crypto wallets work, how your little seed phrase is the most important thing in crypto, and why these wallets, Ledger, Trezor, Tangem, all these different things are maybe not as safe as you think, which could lead you to making mistakes and losing your money. So first things first, these little devices, Ledger, Trezor, whatever you may have in terms of cold storage, it's important to know that that's not actually a wallet. That's just what it is marketed as. Your actual wallet, your true wallet that is holding your cryptocurrency is just your seed phrase. It's the 12-word string, 24-word string that you have. That is actually what your wallet is. It is not these devices. These devices are just a slight barrier in terms of the physical realm to actually access your wallet and approve transactions. And using the apps that come with these, whether it's the Ledger Live or the Trezor interface, Tangem interface, whatever wallet you may have, those are just a UI to actually look into that seed phrase. These softwares are just a looking glass to where you can see in a human readable form what is inside your seed phrase. So that's important to know because some people think that cold storage means safety when in fact it does not. It does help protect you against physical theft, but it leaves you vulnerable in the digital realm. And in terms of physical theft, what I mean, let's say someone comes to your house to rob you and they want to take your phone and send your crypto to themselves. Well, they might open your Phantom app or your Ledger app or whatever that may be, but if it's tied to this Ledger right here, they can't actually approve the transaction without you also opening this thing up, entering your PIN code, and manually approving the transaction here. So not having this device on you or having it in a safe or hidden is going to peel away the actual approval method of sending that transaction. So again, it's going to keep you safer in terms of the physical space, the physical realm. It's an additional barrier to approving any transaction that someone may be forcing you to do or that you just personally do not actually want to approve. It's going to help you pump the brakes on that. But again, remember, this is just a physical barrier. That's all this is. This is just one extra step to send the transaction. But this is not your wallet. This is just basically a padlock. This is a padlock for your seed phrase. Again, remember, your wallet is your seed phrase. Those 12 to 24 words, that is your actual wallet, not this. And that's important because let's go back to the previous example. If, say, I'm the stranger that's raiding your house, or say I'm just a cleaning maid or somebody in your house cleaning your apartment. If I find your seed phrase, it doesn't matter if you have this or a Trezor or whatever cold storage solution you have. It does not matter. If I find your seed phrase, I can just import that into my phone on my Rabbit or Phantom wallet. I can just import that in my own device. I can take a picture, I can write it down, I can just memorize your seed phrase, go home, open my laptop, download an app on my phone, import your seed phrase, and I literally have all your funds. I have all your money, and I can send it. And I won't need this to approve the transaction. This is only going to help you client side on the devices you have this synced to. So I couldn't open your laptop that you have Ledger Live set up on and send a transaction to myself without this. But if I have your seed phrase, which is literally the key to your wallet, it literally is your wallet. If I know those words, I can do whatever I want with your money, whatever I want. You're not safe in the digital realm if I know your seed phrase. So that is one of the biggest truths and misconceptions about wallets, because the biggest risk to losing your funds is going to be user error. Common user error being just leaving your seed phrase somewhere where it is vulnerable, somewhere where people can find it, whether that is laying around your house, like I said, and a maid comes by and sees it. Or maybe that looks like taking a screenshot on your phone and it's somewhere in your notes or in your camera roll. But remember, there's been celebrities that have their photos leaked from iCloud and Google Drive or whatever that may be. There's been leaks before. Hackers can get control of your account and they can find those screenshots. And I don't know how to do all that. Listen, I'm not a hacker. I'm not a big coding guy or anything. I'm not sure how it works, but it's happened before. You've seen the celebrity leaks. You've seen all these different things in the news. It's not that hard to find. Now, are you necessarily going to be the target of this? Maybe not, but that possibility is there. And it is best to be certain that there is no chance that someone will find that in your phone, camera roll, notes app, etc. The second user error would be something like you're signing malicious transactions or things that you shouldn't be. And this looks like getting on sketchy websites, connecting your wallet. This looks like maybe clicking links in your NFT and connecting your wallet again. Now, keep in mind, from what I understand, nothing can actually happen to you unless you sign the transaction. So again, this is another barrier to entry where, if you're online on a sketchy website, it's going to prompt you a transaction, and you'll need this to sign it. So you had multiple chances not to make this mistake. You had multiple roadblocks where you had to go grab your ledger and you're going to sign some transaction on a website that you shouldn't be. Most of the people losing their funds, it is due to user error. They're signing transactions. So it doesn't matter if you have a ledger, because you're still going to open this up and sign it because maybe you were an idiot. Like, let's be real. You shouldn't be doing these things. And these things only happen due to greed. You maybe get an NFT that says, oh, you want a $10,000 airdrop, and you are so horny to make a little extra money that you sign your motherlode away. So that's important to note, is that it can't just happen to you without you signing it. And if you are going to sign it, you are going to sign it with this or without this. So guys, if you are in crypto, the most important thing is just going to be wallet security. So you do not lose your funds. You don't lose your hard-earned money that you've used to invest in these assets. You need to be using best practices. So if you already have some of these, but your seed phrase is stored somewhere online, you probably need to look at getting a new one. But you also, this isn't the end-all be-all. You can run a Phantom wallet or a Rabby wallet, these hot wallets, the same way. It's just going to be a little easier in the physical realm where let's say you get robbed on the street and someone's like, yeah, open that Phantom app, let's see what's in there. Well, if you don't have your ledger on you and it's tied to this, well, you can't send it. Sorry, bro, I don't have my ledger. But if it's just on a Phantom app with no padlock, essentially, then they could take your funds. But these are not the end-all be-all. A hot wallet, MetaMask, Rabby, Phantom, they're going to operate the same way, just not that physical space level security where you have an extra PIN code before you can actually sign the transaction. It's going to help you in the real world stay safe, help you keep from getting, let's say, robbed or someone snooping through your stuff, just trying to send a transaction. But at the same time, like my MacBook, for example, you need my fingerprint to open it anyways, right? So no one's getting into my MacBook accidentally. My phone, Face ID, no one's getting in there accidentally. There may be a situation where, let's say, someone broke into your house and they take your phone, but there's just so many things to even get to that. There's just so many things that have to happen to even get to that level to where it's just not even, like, I mean, if someone's robbing your house, they're probably not running for your phone to go try to get your crypto. They're probably looking to take actual physical world items. So again, the number one key is just to practice the correct wallet security. Never store it online anywhere in any fashion. Keep it in a safe place, and you can even separate it in chunks. A third of your seed phrase here, a third of your seed phrase in the bank, a third of your seed phrase at your mom's, whatever it may be, where they're always isolated, never together. You may be someone that only has it memorized. You have your 12 and 24 words string memorized. Now, the downside to this, because there's a lot of upside, and it's the fact that it's literally nowhere in the physical space. You literally cannot get your seed phrase taken from you. The downside is, well, let's say you get in a car accident and you have amnesia or something and you forget it. Well, now you don't have your money anymore. You'll have it on your phone or wherever you had those wallets imported, but if you lose those devices, you can never recover that seed phrase because you don't remember it. So even though that is technically the safest way, it also has risk in the manner that if you die or anything like that, or you forget, it's game over, you're toast. So again, wallet security is number one, and it's more important than this because the likelihood of someone opening your laptop and knowing your Phantom password and your laptop password and knowing even how to send that money to themselves is much, much lower. But this is a nice additional layer of security. And if you want one, I could probably post a referral link down below. It might save you a couple bucks or get you a couple bucks in free Bitcoin, like 20 bucks. So they always have some kind of promo going on. I do have these devices and I do use them for my long-term storage solutions. But I do just want to stress, because there are some misconceptions that like, oh, my money's safe because it's in here, when if you're on a bad website and you sign a bad link and you have this device connected, it's already toast because your wallet is the actual seed phrase and you've already signed a transaction. This is only going to help you client side in the physical realm. So if you guys have any questions about that, leave a comment down below. And this conversation came up in the masterclass. We were going over some DeFi and liquidity pools, how to earn passive income, and there was a couple misconceptions about wallets that came up, and I was happy to break that down. That your wallet is the seed phrase, and then whatever app you use, Phantom, Rabby, Ledger, whatever it may be, it is just a looking glass. It is a UI. It's a user interface just to look and peer inside the wallet. And this, again, it's just one additional layer in the physical realm to prevent you from someone signing a transaction for you, essentially. So again, keep the seed phrase safe, because if not, if someone finds it, if it's online, if it's anywhere other than somewhere safe, locked up, and secure in the physical realm or in your head, if I find it, your money's mine. So, guys, click that link down in the description if you want to join our private community. This is where this conversation came up, and it's where I teach people how to monetize the assets they own and create a daily livable income. Guys, click that link down below, and I'll see you on the other side.